In this problem, there are n rooms labeled from 0 to n-1 with all rooms locked except for room 0. The goal is to visit all the rooms, but to enter a locked room, we need its key. When we visit a room, we can find in it a set of keys, each of which points to another room that it can unlock. We must return true if we can visit all rooms, otherwise false. To solve this problem, we propose using a breadth-first search traversal to explore all accessible rooms starting from room 0. This approach is well suited for scenarios where we need to explore all possible paths and find the shortest path to each room, ensuring that every room can be visited. We will use a queue to store the rooms that need to be visited, initialized with room 0 since it is the only room initially unlocked. Additionally, we will use a Boolean vector named visit to keep track of the rooms that have already been visited. This vector is initialized to false, indicating that no rooms have been visited at the start. The variable n represents the total number of rooms corresponding to the length of the rooms array. An integer variable counter will keep track of the number of rooms visited during the traversal. We begin traversing the queue while it isn't empty. The queue operates on the first in, first out principle, or FIFO, meaning the first element added is also the first element to be removed. This is ideal for our BFS traversal as it ensures that we explore all rooms level by level. Inside the loop, we retrieve the first element from the queue representing the current room. We then remove this element from the queue. If the current room has already been visited, we skip to the next iteration of the loop using continue. If the current room has not been visited, we mark it as visited and increment the counter to reflect that another room has been visited. This helps us keep track of the total number of rooms visited. Next, we explore all the keys found in the current room. Each key corresponds to a room that can be unlocked. For each key found, we add the corresponding room to the queue to be visited later. This ensures that all reachable rooms from the current room are scheduled for exploration. Finally, after the queue is empty and all possible rooms have been visited, we check if the number of visited rooms stored in counter is equal to the total number of rooms n. If they're equal, it means we have visited all rooms and we return true. Otherwise, we return false. This final check answers whether all rooms have been visited or not. In conclusion, we have implemented the solution using a BFS traversal to determine if all rooms can be visited starting from room 0. By utilizing a queue and a Boolean vector to track visited rooms, our solution effectively navigates through the rooms and handles the unlocking process. The time complexity of this solution is O of n plus e, where n is the number of rooms and e is the total number of keys or connections between rooms. This makes the solution efficient for large-scale problems, as it can handle both a high number of rooms and a high number of keys efficiently. Now, let's test this code and make sure it works properly. By thoroughly testing, we can ensure the algorithm's correctness and performance. You are encouraged to test your own implementations along with various edge cases such as no rooms, one room, or complex graphs with many keys.